Welcome back to Let's Roleplay Skyrim. We awaken after a nice long evening of sleep here in the Hall of Attainment, and it's our first day of being a hero, essentially. Anaig has saved the college from certain destruction. She has saved the world from possible destruction at the hands of a megalomaniacal dark high elf named Ancano. As a result of her actions, Tolfdir, the mage, the former wizard, has been named the new Archmage of the college, and Anaig is going to go look for him here shortly after she eats some breakfast and try to figure out what it is that the college has in store for it next, because they have to now rebuild. You know, they've got the staff to do it, and they've got students still, so life can go back to normal despite the loss of two very important people at the college, Savos and Mirabelle. But all the same, life goes on and we can recover. So we're going to go speak to Tolfdir first, and then we are going to try to unload this gear that we got from Labyrinthian. We still have quite a lot of it. Arender's got some of it, Glim's got some of it, so we may have to go. We'll definitely be going to Burna's, and we may even have to go as far as Windhelm to unload the rest of it. Now, last night, right when she went to bed, Anaig had a talk with Onmund and Jazargo and Berlina, and she thanked them all for their hard work in Labyrinthian and Mizulft, and she thanked them very much for making her look so good and saving the day. She mentioned she's going to mention today to Tolfdir that they deserve some high honors for what they've done. And she told them that she no longer needs their assistance, so they're no longer her followers. They'll go back to being students here at the college and continue their classes as they have previously. So we're caught up then on what's happened since we ended recording last night, and we are on our way to find Tolfdir. Now I imagine that he is going to be in the Hall of Elements. We looked in the Archmage quarters last night and we didn't see him. The Tolfdir as Archmage mod edits his routines so that I think he now sleeps in the Archmage quarters and does some rounds kind of like Savos would have. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Memorial. Erected 4E201 in memory of Archmage Savos Aaron. That's really cool. Wow. Must be the Immersive College of Winterhold mod that added this. Erected 4E201 in memory of Master Wizard Mirabelle Irving. Nice. Good touch, mod makers. Excellent touch. That's really cool. So they'll sit forever at the shoulders of whom Anaig has learned this is Shalador, of Shalador's Maze. Alright, let's find the new Archmage. Now I also know that as part of the Tolfdir's Archmage mod, dead body, nothing changes in the dialogue. Everyone still addresses you as Archmage, so we'll just have to pretend like that's not actually happening. Including Tolfdir himself, which is a little weird. Yeah, everyone's right back to it, practicing here. Got Enthir doing his thing, Arniel doing his thing, Colette restoring things, Drevis losing things, Tolfdir, Finis healing himself, apparently, Faralda, Sergius Turianus, and Miria. Nice. Good to see that life goes on. Archmage, hail.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
There's nothing else I can address with him about being the Archmage, so let's just see what we can sell you.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
We're dealing with the Archmage now. And another thing, even though we aren't the Archmage, the game still gave us Archmage's clothes, his robes there. So we'll have to we'll stick that in Tolfdir's new quarters. We'll put it in a dresser or something like that. That'll be his. I wonder if I shouldn't put on the Amulet of Zenithar. I always forget to do that. Probably shouldn't even really keep it because I just forget.
I'm always available. Take a look.
Okay. You can have that. Oh, no, you can't. I'm going to switch back to Savos' amulet when we're done selling here. Oh, and I should remember to enchant these jewelry, the jewelry before I give it back. Mage Light. You can have that. We got a couple books, skill books, and spell tomes, I believe. Yeah, Breath Ward, Courage, Fire Rune, Flames, and Frostbite. Black Soul Gem. When did we get that? Maybe we picked that up from one of the what are they called? Magic anomalies yesterday, and I didn't realize that it was black. Oh well, we'll have to get rid of that then. What do you have that I might buy from you? Tech Life. Nah. Lock. No. Mage Light. No. I wonder if I shouldn't get this. It's a lot of money, though. Man, that's a lot of money. What the heck? I'd have to get it sooner or later, and my speechcraft isn't going to increase too much more before I would want to buy it anyway, so it's not like the prices would be that much different. Okay. Bite the bullet here. And then just soul gems over there. Okay. Right, so...
All right, then.
This isn't probably the best place to do it because of all the other professors here, but I'm not going to wait until later on in the game. So Anaig is actually having a conversation here with Tolfdir about how he wants to administer the college and what's going to change.
You are a shining example to future generations of college mates.
Ah, and that actually leads in perfectly to what I was going to say, which is that Tolfdir, despite Anaig only having been here for less than a month...
The college still stands.
Well, he's really inflating her ego here. In spite of Anaig only being here less than a month, Anaig has actually, right now, in these moments here, Anaig's having a conversation about Tolfdir where she's telling him, because now she's been here for a while, she's the hero of the college, she feels like she can totally trust these people. She doesn't know doesn't suspect any one of them except maybe Enthir of being, dubious or two-faced. So she has no reason to be fearful, I don't think, of their turning her over to anybody that might be looking for her. She's a hero, after all. So she's having a conversation right now, and it's actually better now that everybody's leaving, where she's telling Tolfdir her background, and that she was the court mage in Farron. And Tolfdir says, oh, that's fantastic. That actually only confirms what I was about to tell you, which is that Tolfdir is making Anaig the new master wizard of the college, in place of Mirabelle. And he's pleased to know that Anaig has the court mage experience because he thinks that when he was considering her for the position last night, he thought that the only thing that would hold her back was the fact that she doesn't have any experience in a leadership type role like that. But now that he's told her that she actually has some experience with that and that she's very academically inclined in her background, he's all for it. He was all for it with that one reservation, and now that reservation is gone. So, Desargo, what are you burning over there? I like to imagine there's like a moth on the wall. He's like, this moth will die. So yeah, Anaig is the Master Wizard, and Tolfdir is right now giving her the Master Wizard's accoutrements, and she will go back to her room here in a minute and put them on. Onran. Okay, so you guys are just going to town on that sigil over there. And it's a great honor, Tolfdir. I will serve the office well. I trust that you will be very pleased with my work. Okay, so that's taken care of. Anaig. 2 months and some odd days after her escape from Farron, she finds herself the Master Wizard of the College of... Whoa, it's really bright over there. Why is it so damn bright? It's noon. I don't know. I guess they did cast, they're casting like a mage light or something over there, but that seems excessively bright. Oh, it's coming through the windows. That's really cool. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Right. So now she's got to go back to her room and change. It's a pretty big thing. She's asked if she can keep the same quarters, though. She's going to keep her same room in the Hall of Attainment. Man, what a responsibility. This is really exciting for a Naig. And she's pleased because the next thing that she wants to do outside of the college is that she wants to try to pursue now what clues that she's gotten as far as who her attackers were in Farron, who the kidnappers and assassins were. And she doesn't know much. She only knows what she's found in the 2 journals, and that one of the craven cowards was a Stormcloak. So she's going to have to figure out where she wants to go from there. But she figures that now she has a role at the college, she maybe has some weight that she can push around and try to get some information from people. And she's not as afraid to pursue leads as she would have been in the past when she was just a nobody on the run. Now she's actually got resources, and that's very exciting for her. So she's hoping that she can maybe procure some justice here. Here we go. Master Wizard's Hood. Increase your magic by 50 points. That doesn't do more than the Mage's Circlet, which I have put on since the last time I recorded. I wonder if I can wear the hood and the circlet. The robes, meanwhile, say all spells cost 15% less to cast, and magic regenerates 100% faster, which is fantastic. Compared to the robes that we currently have on, Destruction robes 12% stronger, magic regenerates 50% faster. So, quite a big boost there. And let's try this. Nope, we can't wear that and the circlet at the same time. And we lose our hood, which just does more protection, element protection. I'm not that enchantment is crap. That enchantment doesn't really do much for me. But I'd rather have the 60 magicka and the 6% bonus regeneration than 50 magicka and just knowing that it's the master. That doesn't really affect me that much. Master Wizard. Right. Okay. So we're saying, oh yeah, and there's this. I don't know what to do with this. I think I know what we can do with this, actually. We will take care of it here in just a moment. Okay, so we do have to go to... You know what we'll do? Oh, here. We're going to put the Master Wizard hood in here. Since it is still ours, we're not going to sell it. Put that in there too, because that's ours as well. Okay. Wait, did I check that there was nothing else that I need to give? Nothing in here, like a flute. Where the hell did I get a flute? Oh, I think I got that in Shalador's Maze. Linen wrap, one of them. Don't know where I picked that up. Okay. I have some firewood. I should give it to Arender. Really quick. Arender, where did you go? Arender, our faithful companion who survived every fight that we've been in with him.
Mara, protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad.
Not really.
to
I just want to give you this firewood. Okay. Alright, to the Archmage's quarters. Wow. Master Wizard. How exciting. And I kind of wishes that maybe they did that commemoration of those 2 memorials. They must have done it this morning while Naig was sleeping. She kind of wishes they would have woken her up for it. I mean, she was exhausted, but she would have liked to have been there for that. Okay. So I don't think anybody's home right now, but that's just as well. Woo. Okay, so right here, we'll put Tolfdir's extra change of Archmage robes. And then over here, we will put Mordecai's mask and his cloak. Don't know why I just didn't go to the clothing menu, but... Whoa, look, his cloak looks cool.
Mara, protect us both.
If Naig was an evil character, she'd totally wear it. Oh, it's really cool looking. I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, hang on. Get a torch. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Yeah, Naig would totally wear it if she was evil. But she's not. And I know that you could say, well, the cloak's not evil. It doesn't have any enchantments on it. But it was worn by a lich. You know, same with the mask. And Naig's not going to use that stuff. Even if the enchantment on the mask is incredibly powerful. And would be very useful to a mage such as herself. She's the master wizard. She can't go around the college in a spooky mask like that. We're going to check out the Arcanium to see how everything's been here, because we actually haven't been here in a while. We'll just do a little worship of Julianos there. We'll see how Urag is doing. Urag! Everybody's here.
I'm sure you've made
Nice.
note of who's been the most helpful.
Urag,
during
how have
my
you been?
time
I'm
here
not
at
one for
Arcmage.
commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks.
Excellent. Listen, since I'm now the Master Wizard, I'm sure you've heard, is there anything that I can do for you?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador?
I have been learning about
Immensely
him.
powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Excellent. I will keep that in mind. Care to trade?
Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Stony Creek Cave. Anything you want to buy from me? No. Oh, I need to read that spell. Let's do that now.
Fight. No.
Yes. And then let's do this. What is it? Alteration, right? Actually, I don't need it favorited because I'm going to do... what am I going to do? Oh, I do need it favorited just to get the hotkey, I guess. I don't know how to do that without having it on the favorite menu. So we jumped from Adept to Master with our spell. Oh, wait. Okay. Open, Master. So that's going to be 7. And then we can, I know this is tedious, I'm sorry guys, I'm just going to do that unfavorite.
Mara, protect us both.
Alright. We're good.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
I think you mean Master Wizard, sir. Okay, so who have we got? We got Student Colette.
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Don't know, can't help you. You only have 500 gold as well. This is going to be rather trying. I wonder what I should do with the Staff of Magnus. Oh, you'll buy that. Very well. You know what? I should be thinking about this smarter. I should only be selling her things that Berna wouldn't buy. Like, well, Staff of Fear, which doesn't have enough gold. Any scroll? Okay. Frost Atronach. Don't need that anymore because I have that spell. Guardian Circle Harmony. Ice Spike. Don't need that. Mass Paralysis, Mayhem, and Paralyze. Okay, I'll keep those. What do you have? Anything interesting? While active, all hostile actors in a 20 feet radius take 4 base points of frost damage per second, and take 10% more damage from frost-based spells and attacks. Reduce magic by 50 while active. Cool, but I can't think of too much use for that. Maybe that's just because I'm unimaginative. Same thing, but with fire. All non-hostile actors in a 20 feet radius take 10% less damage from spells and arrows. So this is like a concentration type thing, where I have to, keep casting it the whole time. And that's the same aura for Shock. Bloodcaster. Don't even care to read that. Brain Melt. No, this is all very... Ooh. No. Spell of Cure Disease. That'd be handy, except I can make Cure Disease potions, so it just seems a little redundant. Fast healing. Purgatory. Target creature dies and explodes if its health is below 50%. If not, its health is reduced by 250. Only works on undead creatures under the influence of Chastise. Whoa, that's awesome. So it's like Cleanse, only more powerful. And they freaking explode. I may come back for that sometime. Shield Ward. Spirit Guide. Resurrect most creatures that carry a white soul for 1200 seconds. You gain a passive bonus based on the creature you revived. If the creature dies, you take 50% damage to health. Ooh, no. 66 points per second. Wow, that's a fast healing spell. No, I'm not gonna get anything here. Although I will check out your potions. 1 magic potion. Thanks. That's all you got that I want. Unless, no.